All right, we're back. Now we got phases in trucking: company driving, lease driver, owner operator, motor carrier. Okay, so let me run through it right quick. When you're a company driver, it's all about how many miles you're getting a week and your starting pay. So when I was a company driver, I was averaging about 38 cents a mile OTR. It was all about how many miles I can do. Go out there, hit your 3,000 miles, get your $1,000 or whatever it equals. When you're a lease driver, which is what I did back in 2017, it was all about how much more money you can make as a company driver, doing this lease situation stuff. And when I was leasing, I had the load board situation over there, interstate distributor, pick your own freight, all that stuff. Did it for about a year, realized I didn't want to pay for the truck no more. And they came and actually repoed the truck from me. I had one of them 278,000 trucks from Quality Leasing at the time. It was a 7-year lease. It was about 800 a week. Um, obviously you couldn't own the truck. I would still be paying on the truck today. I think that I don't think I was getting the title. I think it's a 2024, so I would have still been paying on the truck. The value of the truck today would have been about $15,000 to $20,000. It was an International Pro Star with a Cummins in there. I think it was 2015. So yeah, I would have still been paying, you know, 200 plus $1,000 on a truck that ain't worth nothing. Anyways, so turned the lease back in, went back company. Now it's not about getting, cent per mile no more. It's about getting a percentage of the load. So, I went over to Detmar Logistics. Now I was getting 25% of the load, making my $2,000 to $3,000 a week as a company driver on W-2, paying my taxes. I did that. I bought the little white truck out here, paid cash for it. Taxes was paid, so I didn't have anything to worry about for that year. And then, you know, next phase was, being an owner operator. Now it's all about, being in competition with all the other owner operators. Who can gross the most. Who can gross the 8,000 to 10,000, 12,000. Who can just make up a bunch of numbers. We in that phase of trucking. Okay, so now you running up and down the highway trying to see how much money you can put in your pocket over, the leasing or over the company driving. You run through that phase. Let me grab this chair right quick. Okay, there we go. You run through that phase. You talk to other owner operators trying to figure out which company is paying the most. You're going to find out that they all paying the same. And then you get to motor carrier, which is what I am now. Now it's not about how much you can gross. Now for me, it's about, how can I do things a little bit better than I did when I was an owner operator. How can I make the money come more easier than it was when I was an owner operator? Let me give you an example from the oil field perspective. When I was an owner operator over at Horizon Transport, I don't know if it still worked this way nowadays, but I'm pretty sure it do. That was just last year. Or was it this year? That was last year. Anyways, so in the oil field, I was over at Horizon. They customer at the time was Pro Petro, and they had one wheel, and we got pretty much 2 loads a day. Every now and then they have some helper wheels with other companies, but you'll usually get a load in the morning, take pretty much the whole day off and get another load at night. That's pretty much how it was, 2 loads a day, one wheel. When you took your first load, you had to get in line, wait on the waiting list, for all the other company drivers and owner operators to get their load. And then when your name came back up, it was your turn to get a load again. So, I did that as an owner operator. And, now that I'm a motor carrier, I'm seeing that that's not the route that I want to take. Getting my own wheel, that's not the route that I need to take, at least not right now, being that it's just me right now. If I had a lot of trucks leased on to me, then getting a wheel would be beneficial to me being a motor carrier. It wouldn't really be beneficial to you, but it'll be beneficial to me because I'm getting all the money off of it. But, what's beneficial to me is not being stuck on one wheel, just getting 2 loads a day. What's beneficial to me is, having access to multiple wheels, multiple customers. I go take a load over here, and if I'm on the waiting list over here, it don't matter. I can call up the next customer and go get a load over there, take their load while I'm still on the waiting list over there. Then when I deliver their load, now I'm on their waiting list. Now I call my third customer, take their load. So it's all about keeping the truck moving, pretty much. Without stopping, and that way you can gross your 1,000 over here, 1,000 for that load, 1,000 for that load. Now you at 3,000 a day, and the work is non-stop. So for me, it's about getting multiple customers, which is why, now when I talk to the company drivers out here or some of the owner operators out here, now I just want to know who their customer is, man. What carrier you work with? Okay, I'm over here, carrier A. Who your customer? Who they pulling for? Well, we pulling for this customer, and we grossing 10,000 a week. Cool. I'll be calling them on Monday. No, not your carrier, your customer. That's all I'm interested in. I'm not a owner operator no more. I'm not really interested engrossing 10,000. I'm not even interested. I don't even get a settlement anymore, so I'm not really interested in how much the truck can gross. I'm interested in how much money I'm gonna put in my pocket in the bank account on Friday, Monday through Friday. Of course, that's what I'm interested in. So I'm not interested in a paper with a bunch of numbers on it. That don't do any justice for me no more, because I don't even get that anymore. Now I only get what actually goes in the bank account. That's all I see. I don't see no inflated numbers. I gross 10,000, but on Friday the bank account it was only a $1,500 check. I don't see any of that. Everything has to come through the bank account. So that's the phase that I'm in right now. So I talked to a driver last night on the phone. One of my spies. He new to a company out there. He tells me, he talked to the other drivers. They all grossing 10, 13. It ain't slow. It's just my customers, this, that, and the third. Cool. So now I need to know, can you do it? Can he do it? Maybe he can, maybe he can't. I don't know. But, I'm trying to decide, if I'm going to pay this $1,000 to get this customer. I already told you I gotta get the foreign entity and the Texas DOT number. That's $1,000 together. So before I pay this $1,000, I need you to go over there and can you bring me back a paper with 10,000, 13, 18,000, whatever number. Just bring me some paper back, make me feel better, because it costs me to work over there. Y'all over there for free. I got to pay the fee. So before I pay this fee, bring me some good news back. Because I already got the contract at this point. I'm just trying to see, do I want this Texas DOT number or not? That's where I'm at with it. That would be the third pneumatic customer. So once again, I paid $1,000. I get the number. I got the contract. Cool. So now I got this customer, that customer, and this customer. So my main customer that I was using, they down until the end of the month or until the 4th of July. That's cool. So when they come back up, that's gonna be booming. The customer I'm on right now, because I got more than one customer. You gotta have more than one customer. The customer I'm working with right now, they got loads back to back to back. It's just, I don't like sitting on the wheel for hours upon hours upon hours to get loaded. I do it. I don't like to do it. They work is nonstop. I can get a load. I ain't got to wait for a load. But I don't want to go sit on no staging pad all day. And one thing about me is I charge attention. I charge attention. When I write my invoices, 500, 600, $700 in demurrage. I be hitting, boy. I don't work for free. I don't sit for free. They get charged attention. They get charged demurrage. They get their invoice. Factoring company pay me, and more than likely they ain't gonna read the invoice anyway. They just gonna pay the bill anyway. So, I charge my customers demurrage. They get 4 hours free. After 4 hours, that clock's steady rolling. I don't play no games. You're lucky to get 4 hours. Shit, if this was driving and reefer after 2 hours, I'd be knocking the clock. But we're gonna give you 4 hours, okay? After 4 hours, that money's steady, steady. Cause I'm not chasing after no sand coordinators. It ain't my fault that the sand coordinator, when I got there, he didn't check me in or he skipped me. I don't care about none of that. I go to the wheel after 4 hours, the clock is ticking. After four, I'm just racking in the money. So, I go out there, go to sleep, go to sleep. One time I went to sleep 9 p.m. at night. They knocked on the door about 6 in the morning. Hey, I had already sat there all day. Hey, no, I'm not in no rush. Take your time. Hey, we're sorry we skipped you. Hey, no, nah, don't be sorry now. Don't be sorry now, cause truck was making money while I was sleeping. Truck, don't nah, I charged about an hour. Oh no, oh no. So I showed one of my friends one of them invoices, 500 something plus dollars on that just in free money. Yeah, that's because I don't play no games. I don't sit for free. I don't work for free. I don't care if the other owner operators out here in the oil field say I carry, don't pay attention. I don't care about none of that. I charge. I don't do anything for free. You're lucky to get the first 4 hours for free. After that, you're getting your invoice gonna get the bill on there. So that's what's going on with the second customer. The third customer, like I said, they want to test his DOT number. So we gonna, I need to know if it's worth it or not. So I need to make sure that these drivers out here that's got these $10,000, $12,000 settlements that I need somebody to send me a settlement. That's all I'm saying. Send me a settlement. I'm not saying that they're not doing it. I know plenty of people that's out here grossing and grossing and grossing. All I'm saying is show me some proof. That's all I'm saying. Just show me some proof. Because it costs me. I got to come out of pocket for that stuff. So, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not on the phase of how much, I can gross. If I want to do that, I just lease back onto a carrier and, then I get my settlement and I can, come back on YouTube, look at my settlement. I didn't gross 10,000 and, I already did that, man. I'm not, that's owner operator. I'm on motor carrier. I'm trying to get the contract. I'm trying to keep my truck rolling. I don't want to do no sitting, man. When I was in East Texas, I didn't get not one hotel room. Now I'm in West Texas every damn day. I'm in a hotel room because it's, steady some problems, okay? So, it's a big difference. East Texas, I was getting to the money. Getting to the money. I made 40 racks in like 35 days or some shit. Bought a truck, rebuilt the motherfucker, did all types of shit. 40,000 net in my pocket. And while I was doing that, there's people out here that's not gonna make 40,000 net the whole entire year. So I'm trying to get back to that phase. That's why I wanted to go back to East Texas because I already know what's up. But the customer that I need over in East Texas, they claim that it's not really a lot of work over there right now. So it's all good though. Um, what else do we want to talk about? Local versus OTR. Understand, I ain't did OTR since the end of 2016. I always been a local driver from 2017 and now, so I don't really have too much experience with OTR. I got more experience with local, and you guys watch YouTube, so you see how my life feels being local. I like being local, you know. Uh, I don't know, man. I'm just different. I didn't hear so much freedom in trucking that it's just different, man. It's different, you know. A lot of people think that the oil field is a desert. I didn't hear that a lot. So now that Cali down here, I'm starting to show him that, man, this is just a city just like any other city, man. Just like Nashville or whatever city y'all from. It may not be as big as those cities, but it's got everything that those cities got. So I've been taking him through the cities and stuff before he disappear. I disappear because I'm steady working on stuff in the oil field, outside the oil field. Like I said, it's all about how much I get net off my investment out there. So I don't have to be in the oil field. I'm working on stuff inside and outside. So whatever pops off, pops off. But I'm steady at the contracts. Um, even when I was talking to the broker that's got to work outside, I understand that the broker get a cut of the money, and I also understand that the minute I find the shipper is the minute I don't got nothing to talk about with the broker no more. You know, uh, some people say it's hard to get a contract. You can't do it with one truck. I say, when I was looking for contracts, one thing I never said was, wait, man, I can't get the contracts, man, because I only got, I'm just a one truck pony, man. A lot of these people, man, they want you to have 10, 20. You know, I wasn't saying that. I'm just giving me the information. I call the customer and I figure it out, you know. And when I called the customer, they sure said, yeah, you need 10, 20, 30 trucks. And I said, well, damn, I ain't got all that. But I'm tired of working for these motherfuckers over here. So, you know, click, hung up from that customer. You know, waited about 20 minutes, picked up the phone, called again, got a different person online, asked the same question. And they said, yeah, we can send you the contract. Yeah, we can send you the contract. When can you start working? I said, oh, okay, well, shit, I thought I needed 10, 20, and 30 and 40 trucks. You saying I only need one truck, one truck? Yeah, and then eventually every time I call a customer, you only need one truck, one trailer, you know. And I understand, man, it may be different for the oil field. People say it's different in the drive-in reefer world, but I know if I hit a drive-in reefer, you know, I'm just going to apply the exact same principle that I am out here in the oil field. You know, I already know which customers I want if I was doing reefer around Nashville. I already know who to call and get my freight from, but I'm not doing reefer. I don't have a reefer, but, you know, I got an idea of, you know, who I would be calling. Drive-in, you know, most of my freight would be coming out of Lebanon, Tennessee. All those shippers over there. If I was doing car hauling, Lebanon, Tennessee. So General Mills, you know, if I was doing drive-in, I'd be calling General Mills logistics department, trying to see how I can get me some lanes out of there with my one truck, one trailer pony. You know, just to give you an example. But you know, like I said, company driving, lease driver, owner operator, motor carrier, it's all different. You know, it's all different. I'm finna get up out of here, man. I'm finna go take me a load, go sit on this wheel all motherfucking day. Probably gonna do 2 loads, and I got my spies working on my customer that I'm trying to get for the $1,000. So they gonna go take their loads and let me know how it is, and then you know I determine on Tuesday after the holidays will I be spending $1,000 or will I be catching the airplane and coming back in the future? I don't know, man. Then I got to call the other customer from that broker. I need to call them on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day they open. Call them up, see what's going on with that. I need some coffee, man. My refrigerator went out there in the truck. I gotta go buy a new refrigerator from Walmart. What else I need around here? Steady spending money. Them diesel prices steady going up too. I can't afford to get no carrier 20%. So I'm independent, man. I need the whole thing. Yeah, I need the whole thing. Yeah, then I can charge all types of extra shit on the invoice, like the merge. You know, I never got that shit when I was at least owning nobody. But the minute I got my own shit is the minute all of a sudden I was making way more money, charging way more shit. And take your time if you want and see if you don't get no big ass bill from me.